we rejoin the Sik Bois. Last we left off, they had been travelling through Elmrit, this broken land, fractured and mostly desolate, especially the northernmost region where they are travelling higher and higher up to. After some combat and some exploration, they finally made their way to a town where they convinced them to allow them to stay the night, even on not perfect terms. In that night, getting ready for a long-needed long rest, Val noticed something. And waking up Drell recognized it as a raiding totem of a tribe of orcs. Defending the town in this terrible fray in the night with fire everywhere and a storm raging, they fought orcs for the first time, at least for Day and Val. And managed to clear a region before the chief entered the fray and declared a mak'gora, a duel, to one of the Sik Bois after his son had been killed by them. Val took up the duel, and although he fought bravely and in earnest, he ultimately lost. Before the Sik Bois could consider what to do, they respected the terms of the mak'gora, and there Val lay dead.
Slain.
Scorn. No more. The orcs leaving with their honour retained. They were left, the three of them, in the pouring rain. In a moment of panic and sacrifice, Danos gave Val ginger, knowing that he would lose his life in doing so, and in doing so he did. But not before seeing some visions and a memory from his past. In that moment, with snow created by Drell holding him, he died. Then Val woke up. This strange black scar on the wound in his armour, and a familiar but unfamiliar close voice in his mind. He then in that moment had to make a decision to either reject this gift, die with his honour and his oath intact, or live to bring back Day in one last final act of faith. And that's what he chose to do. Breaking his oath, he used that last connection with the Watcher to bring Day back. And then, in that moment, Val, oathless, powerless, an oathbreaker, Day returned, scarred, disfigured, his true self revealed. They shared a solemn moment, but Droll noticed something in the forest clearing where he threw previously Mak'Gamaya's gift, a glow. The three of them in tow hobbled their way towards it, where in the embankment of this river was the gift. Day, shambling towards it, then picked it up, and in doing so, this display of divine power lifted him into the air. As he fell from the sky, ripples of water spread out. Val not able to look at this light that Joey probably noticed. And as he then collapses, Day, kneeling there in the rain and the river, we return to the Sik Bois.
Dave! Yes. You alright? I think so. Sort of glowed for a bit. Yeah.
Drow
Flying as well.
turned to Val.
You alright?
As you round towards Day, he tried to keep him turning. You turn back and you realise now he's sort of halfway towards you, and you still can't look at Day. He's not looking at him. I feel. He falls to one knee, almost like the weight of his armour is too much to bear, and then just collapses. You see, you hear the clinking of armour just hit kind of rough pebble and sand, and just land straight in.
I'm not again, Day! Shit!
Run over to Val and shake grab him by like the joints in his shoulder blades.
Sure.
Day! Val! Who are you? Who's anyone anymore?
You heave over with his heavy frame, and it's just there, just lifeless to an extent.
Is he breathing?
Make a messenger.
I'm going to presume so. Let me help you.
Unless Dan is really mad. Are you helping me, are you?
I'll give you a bullet in your head.
Ooh, baby. Oh, non-nat 20.
Ooh. Together you cradle his head perhaps, and one of you, and you look over him, and yes, there is breath there. He's breathing. He just looks exhausted, completely exhausted.
Help me drag him back inside. Yeah.
Hold it with one, sort of hold myself with the other, with the staff.
Cool.
Spear.
Try and walk him back to the shack we came from initially.
Fine. Yeah, without problem. You there dragging his feet, dragging behind.
Dragon? So I said dragon.
You get back to the village, which is now just soggy and damp and burnt black. Puddles are forming, but you find some place to return and sit down.
That one, the two of them were in, was like half sheltered.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm just going back into that room, place him kind of sat upright against the sturdiest looking support, and take off my cape and put it over him.
Sure.
Alright. Are you still wearing the cape that I gave you?
I would assume so, yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll put my cape over.
Cool. With that 20, I'd say that he's very cold to touch, but he's not shivering as if he's struggling in that cold. But he's like, his lips going, and you can see his eyes moving as if he's in a deep dream of some kind. You look at the armour that he's wearing, and it's weird when you know this armour is very well made for him, well fit to him, but as you move it doesn't even shake. Like as you shook him, his whole form shook, almost like it's extremely snug on him.
Is that different to how it was prior to tonight, or?
Yeah. There's a little bit of give, but no, it was like as you pulled, it was like, very tight on him. But you think he'll be okay if he just has some rest, and he might wake up eventually.
sit down, kind of facing a bit of space in between us, but still under that shelter. Just sit, arms on my knees. It's been a fucked up night.
Yeah.
We should go get the boy.
That's a good point.
Right to go if you can't walk.
Pretty. I can come with. I'll come with.
I'm sure they won't be back.
Yeah. I mean, you are an orc. He knows what I look like.
Yeah, that's true.
I suppose he doesn't know what I look like.
I'd say that you wouldn't necessarily even know how you look right now. Maybe on the way back in a puddle or something, you saw a reflection of yourself.
Trail. What do I look like right now?
Joe's kind of been avoiding looking at Day too much. Obviously when he was a big glowing like phoenix, hard to look anywhere else. But actual like the human form. You've looked better.
Trying to find a still puddle within this little room, if there is one.
Sure. It would need some light.
Stone. My classic, like a stone.
You shine light down on this gently rippling pool with water just leaking through this shelter, and you see a person you don't recognise. Just a mangled, fleshy, hairless face. Wearing your armour.
Does it sting?
I don't know, man. But I think it'll pass. It's kind of everywhere at the moment.
Can you not do your cleaning trick?
I don't know if I can do anything right now, to be honest. Ginger's not with me anymore. So I'll try. Try and cast prestidigitation
Do you have?
on my face.
Do you have it?
I do.
Cool. Little licks of fire. Gently lick Day's face, but nothing happens. Only the fire looks. It always used to look such a deep red or very dark. Now it looks very natural, like natural flames.
It hasn't really.
Cast prestidigitation on you. So just clean random part of me.
Sure.
I can still do that.
Well, that's good. You're not terribly useless.
That is strange.
Because
I don't know, Drell. I guess the staff, the spear, must be giving me a helping hand. I mean, it's like you said, I was floating. I could feel power coming off of it when I touched it. So
could you not do these things before the rat?
no, I could make light. I've always been able to do that. But fire and my energy blasts, changing form, that's everything. It's everything Ginger gave me. But it seems now I've lost one source of power. I thought maybe I gained another from the spear.
The spear's not gonna start talking and flying around and shit now, is it?
I hope not. I don't think so. It didn't feel like that when I held it. When it took me up into the sky like that. It didn't feel like that. It just felt like something different, something new. Not like how Ginger has always been in my mind for the past year. I still feel alone in my mind now. But I feel like this is maybe opening a new doorway. Another one is closed. I'm not sure. I don't know what extent this will be.
Alright. Well, first thing you can do is dry off that kid.
Dry off the kid. Yes. I hope he's fine.
There's only one way to find out.
Yeah.
Come on. Joe will let Day kind of support himself this time.
Sure.
Kind of just gets up and starts to walk.
You give one quick look to Val, who's just still in the corner, even paler than he usually looks, and head out back into the rain. And there's it's very dark when you head out, but you know you can see with your dark vision. You head towards the tree line, and you see a little bit of blurred movement coming out of it. as the two of you approach, and you see sort of shambling and tentatively stepping forwards, the shape of a person, another person, just approaching, holding each other and looking around. As the remnants of this village return.
I think at that point, Drell would stop for the first time and let Day catch up to him. The walk over, he's been quite like just walking at his own pace, not really waiting for Day. And then, yeah, upon seeing the village, Drell sort of stop and try to be as unthreatening as possible.
They just very slowly sort of make their way to you whilst keeping a bit of a distance and looking past you at a lot of the village. You recognise, or you see the young lad or the boy arm round someone. It seems they picked him up. And you see the front of them, you recognise as the older gentleman. You can see sort of dry blood down one side of his head as he sort of steps forward. And there's just this, it's just silence, awkward silence.
Joel just looked to Day.
They're gone.
What are you?
Your village is safe. They left.
You hear a few sort of murmurs and whispers among the crowd. People are, and they start to sort of move past you now on the peripherals and start moving, and you start to hear as they quicken steps towards their old home or towards somebody they recognise in the street. They turn to higher pitched squeals of pain and sadness and sorrow. Mothers holding children, children finding parents. And still the old man just stays and looks at you. Gives you a nod and starts moving past. And find somewhere to go.
Let's get back to Val. Walking back through the small part of the village, is there anyone who looks like, are there any bodies that only look injured, or any bodies under heavy like timber or stuff like that? Just any help needed?
Sure, make
between us.
a perception check.
19.
Cool. You head back and you see the street, not the one that you were on, but the one yonder. You notice a partially collapsed hut, and you hear people sort of screaming, "Help! Help!" and someone is trying to lift this thing, but no one's coming. It seems like they have their own worries and cares.
I'll stray from the path and go over and kind of find the furthest point of support and try and help Wedge.
Sure, make a strength check.
6. Not great.
Cool. You head over as this person like, help, please. And you can see there's this another lady just sort of facing the mud. This sort of collection of dirt and a dried wall that's slowly getting heavier in the rain is like just trapped her lower torso, and she's trying to move it off without even realizing that you approach, until your heavy footsteps come behind her, and then start to lift, and she's like, thank you. And she looks at you, gives you a step back. You can't get it up. Sort of your long hair in the rain moving through your hood or not your hood.
Yeah, I have no hood now. I'm just pure. We might be able to lift if you help.
Okay.
Give it another.
You can roll again with advantage because someone's helping you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Got a nat 1 and a 4. So 6 again.
It takes you a while. So you're lifting and you're getting it, but suddenly like it breaks in partly as you're lifting it now, sort of getting wet. Part of this dry wall like strips off and you leave some over. And it becomes a longer process of you and this woman like working together to move these heavy bits of mud and thatch off this lady who looks older in her years. But there's a sense of, with every piece that gets moved, this lady becomes more relaxed until she's working with you. And then once you finally get that final piece out and you pull the elderly lady through, she turns down like, Mama. Oh, yeah, it's me. I'm gonna be alright. Thank you.
I just nod and then. Actually, he probably would have walked away as soon as she sort of starts to open her eyes. Just like, no thanks needed, just moves on.
You just...
And turns back if she does call after him to say thank you. Just
You hear as you walk away sort of the start of like, and then she sees that you've walked away and just... Oh, it's gonna be alright.
See anything else on the way back to Val?
There's lots of people who look injured. Not so much trapped anymore.
There's not much I can do, I swear. Not my expertise, as we've discovered.
Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah, if there's no brute force, not even that helpful at that level, to be lended, then I will just make my way back to the hut.
Sure. Yeah. But people aren't reacting to you hardly at all. They sort of glance your way but don't really think anything of it. It's almost like they've seen they watch from afar what you guys have done.
No, I've just been following Dral at my own pace. Did you say it was the old lady alright? I can't remember.
You look over and she... just terrible bruising on both her legs, almost like they're both broken.
Yeah, just follow Dral.
Okay. The cries and the calls settle down to just low whimpering and murmuring. it's sombering, but at least you know all these people that did survive. You know that if you hadn't been there, they wouldn't have.
Yeah, Drell would just get back into the hut and crouch where he was before.
You know, just stand outside watching everyone doing what they're doing. Feeling a bit sort of not useless, but just a bit like the day's so weak.
It's almost like, I imagine today everything is sort of a blur at this moment. Like really kind of everything that's just happened, you know.
Just kind of
Died.
following Drail around because of it, yeah, don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Everything that's just happened hasn't sunk in yet at all.
It's occasionally sort of feel this like groove in my ear. It's just a bit of my ear's missing. Just doesn't feel like me. Touch my cheek. It's rough and bumpy. Touch my scalp and there's no hair. It's just more skin. It's just confusing. It's just weird.
You stand there in the rain, and even the rain feels weird. You can feel every pattern, every drop in your hair, down your skin. Although some of it feels numb, and it's all strange to take in. And you just watch these scenes of people holding each other and coming together in their grief. Sort of moving bodies and loved ones together. You notice at some point they start to carry them together into one sort of larger house. And start moving slowly, sort of firewood and things like that. You see people start to gather supplies, anything they can find. You see a young child who keeps looking over at one of the dead orcs and cries every time he sees it in fear. And it's just this sort of slow but busy village trying to pick up the pieces.
Turn around, go back in, sit down next to Val. I see why you ran away.
Nothing quite like home.
They do this a lot.
Yeah.
Why?
Part dominance, part revenge on the humans.
Just feels mindless.
They gain power from fear.
They'll rebuild, but I guess they'll come back, will they?
Not for a while, but eventually.
Don't envy them. Trail. I've been trying this whole time to disguise myself, but I can't.
So you can't make yourself look like you again.
No. The whole walk I was trying to do it. Desperately trying to.
That's alright, I'll get used to looking at you eventually.
I don't recognize myself. It feels weird. I feel strange. Nothing feels right.
Like a whole new man.
I don't know about that, but Ginger Iskutem gave me another chance at life. I suppose it was nice while it lasted, but maybe this is what I was supposed to be all along. If not dead, then I'd be this.
Well, we've seen firsthand that Ginger had a certain dark side to him. Perhaps being free of that will be more blessing and less curse.
Yeah. He said to me that he was using me.
Well, hopefully Val can use his moon powers and stop him from using anyone else.
I don't think he was entirely evil. It felt like he changed. He said to me that he enjoyed doing good and helping people. I don't know what his original task for me was, but I'm assuming journeying with us. He changed his ways, changed his heart, changed his mind, I don't know. But the impression I got towards the end is that he was in this with all of us together. And that he wanted to do good.
Well then, let's hope that if Val can control him, then hopefully that aspect of his development just stays.
Let's hope so. But let's not forget, he did listen to me. He gave my life up to save Val's. He did that because he said to me that I was his best friend. So
I think I saw Ginger in its truest form.
after when the both of you would a black shadow formed in the sky before it entered into Val. And I've never seen a creature look like that and be good. Maybe he is a creature of darkness. I choose to believe that he's changed. But you are right. There are things I've learned. Just... I don't know. I need to check something. I'll be back.
Drow pretty sort of unceremoniously gets up and walks out of the shack. Also to pee.
That's not what Drow's doing.
I need to check something.
Unexplainable. I also need to pee, so.
Oh, I could probably pee.
That's okay.
Let's all piss around the toilet. Let's piss on the toilet.
Yeah. Maybe it's home.
What has happened? Oh my god! What did you do? We triple pissed.
You've
heard of crossing the swords. We crossed 3.
This is interesting.
I was thinking about, do I cure wounds on myself? But I was like, it's like my one spell slot here left. But I was thinking, like, am I like trying to use prestidigitate? Am I trying to use disguise self? And then do I like accidentally cure my own wounds or something? You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. Should I do that? Because I've got only one spell slot left.
I wouldn't worry about anything attacking you at night.
No. But even then, I'm only going to get hit though. So.
If you get a long rest, there's some right.
Oh, okay. Somehow. It's just the cabin. I'm trying to rebuild a cabin. I'm like, let us in! Let's stay there, please!
Just Minecraft style, go and punch a tree.
Yeah, just trees are like
table.
free floating everywhere.
Yeah.
Destroy every log and then the tree will disappear.
Hello there.
Go on in, get a pit.
You're close.
Oh, are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm the fucking pissed.
Do you want to know what I'm doing?
Do I want to know before?
Well, we don't have to go into it, but I'll
Sure.
so you can think about. I'm going.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go and look for the totem. That was burning.
Yeah.
So I saw it burning right
Mm-hmm.
through the. So I know the rough area. So I'm gonna go out and just look for that.
Sure.
But yes.
Cool.
I was hoping in the time that I got up to pee, even Day would do some more, and then you'd be like, "Drill, what's happened?" And then it would all flow very nicely.
See.
Instead, it's flowing for everyone, but the audience.
Yeah.
But Jack.
But Jack.
Everything but Jack. I'm really annoyed at the size of this glass.
You'll never bring it again.
Well, no, I'm excited for next week where I can buy the smaller cans and then like
Yeah.
hopefully it'll be like a glove. It'll fit and it'll be beautiful and all. I'll be so turned on by how neat it is.
Just pretend we've never seen it, and then Al will be like, "Whoa, that fits perfect." You'll be like, "I know."
Oh, I can't even do it next week. It's got to be 2 weeks. Before we started, once I'd poured one, I was like, could just run over and buy a single can and find out.
Yeah, then you'll know.
And then I'd know.
Remember that?
I'm gonna piss.
Remember we used to do that all the time.
Remember when Al was here? Good times.
Good time.
I'm gonna fucking piss. We don't talk about room, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Fuck it off. How you doing, Neil? How are you these days? We don't talk much these days.
This feels weirdly sincere and utter bullshit.
At the same time.
I'm alright. The same old shit. Fine.
Cool.
I was really hungover on Saturday.
Oh.
I had
8 points.
yeah.
Fucking how? It's mad.
Well, but I had 2 at the start, and we'd had 5, and then I had the third one when we came back in. So we had 5 at the cow.
Yeah.
And we walked to the railway and I had 2 there because I bought a round for some of the locals.
Oh.
And I wasn't sure if Max was buying me around or not. So I was like, so I got a pint, and then Max was like, here you go. I was like, fuck. So I drank 2 whilst you guys were outside.
Oh, Jesus.
And then when I went back in, what the locals were buying again, I was like, well, you owe me now.
Yeah.
So I got another one. So
Fucking hell.
that was my 8th pint.
I vaguely remember I just got to that stage of the night where I'm like, I just want to go. I'm like, let's go. And we're talking, like, I literally became the kid and the parents are like talking to someone they know. And I'm like, I want to go. And they're like, no, we're having a chat. For fuck's sake.
I think it's because you weren't that keen on getting a kebab. And I think Max was like, we're getting a kebab. And you were like, I'm alright without. And then Max was the one chatting, so you were like, if we're getting a kebab, go get it. And then let's leave.
Right, yeah.
But yeah, no wonder I fucked up the Uber. Because I was just like...
That makes so much sense.
I was fucked. I remember, like, you phoned me, and I was like, I don't want to deal with this.
I can tell. I was like, this son of a bitch.
I was like, I don't really care where you go.
Like, whatever. Like, it's close enough. I'm like, it's
Like,
not.
As soon as that bloke was like, I can drop you at the bottom of the road, I was like, do it. I'm helping you.
Yeah, that was.
Like, what are you playing at?
But we need to remember not to just not put you on the route.
Or just do bookers, which I usually do when I'm sober.
Bookers.
Yeah, down the bottom of the road where you drop me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like,
That makes a lot more sense.
because
Why do we do anything else?
why? Like, surely that's within the radius
Yeah.
of my house.
Yeah, that guy was a bit of a stickler for the rules.
Yeah. So, look, this is gonna get you a lower star rating than just doing what we're
Just
asking.
being kind of cool. And like, yeah. Anyway.
I can't say, you know. I don't like it.
Stop. What are you doing?
Throw it out the window.
I've got no other chocolate.
I'm glad you turned the light on. I think the low energy
Oh, yeah, I was
mood.
like-
I was like,
That's like fuck.
Yeah, even I was like, I hope they just.
Right.
I'll just let them RP out.
have a little bit of a long rest.
Oh god.
He comes home, we're all.
Recording's been on for like 5 hours. Just sorry.
Initially, oh fuck.
D20.
Cool. So you head out.
I do.
Make a perception check.
I don't want to. But I will. But I bloody will. Fuck this dice today! It's 4. All I've been rolling with this dice is I rolled 2 4s in a row, so I was like, it's gotta be a good one now.
I swapped out my red one.
What about an investigation? Can I
What
investigate?
about that one? Let's just say, because you knew whereabouts it was, and it just takes you a while. It
Cool.
just takes you a while. But eventually you do see a tiny flicker in the forest, which is the only thing that allows you to see it, otherwise it would just be grey and everything.
Fantastic.
And you head your way there. Unfortunately, you don't see.
Thank you for being lenient. What do I see? Is that an orc?
As you get there,
Yeah.
Good. Only, gently illuminated. This dark greenish skin,
Perfect.
with damp muscles. And you enter this small. It's not even a clearing. It's just a space where it is in the tree line, and you go towards it, and then suddenly you see what it is. Not a tree that it's reflecting on. It's this massive frame of an orc, which is bent down on its knees, sort of like bowing to it almost.
Cool. Can I cast?
And in that moment, it does. And you look, and it's the one which killed Val.
Oh, it's the big boy.
And he looks at you with, soaking wet, white dreads and long white hair. As they shift as it turns to you, it's large jaw and the big tusks. And then rises to its full. And then looks at you. You see it reach for its weapon in its left hand. Puts it by its side. That horrible looking blade. Do you remember what it means if they put it in their left hand?
Oh, yes, there was a thing. Wait. Yes. Yes. So he was fighting with his right hand, I recall. Okay, I will bring out just the small silver dagger with my left hand. And hold it with a backwards grip.
Cool. And once you do that, it does it in turn as well. You see it relaxes slightly. And it's just staring there. Usually you're used to being the biggest thing in the room, but this thing is the bigger thing. You notice off in the forest, you see movement, and you notice the rest of the tribe sort of marching away from him. Almost like he was just left here to respect this totem before taking it with them.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just there, this massive frame. Little drops of water, shift in the air as he breathes through his nose. Just looking at you.
I think everything I'd say from now on would be in primordial. Is that orcish or primordial? It's primordial, right? Orcish, ah.
Yeah.
They're different. Who knew? I did, because I am one.
Because I'm one of them.
Yeah, everything from here would be just in orcish.
After some silence.
Wanna trouble? Weakling.
We have both lost kin tonight. I have a clan. I cannot join to catch her off.
And what do you want?
My my true intentions for coming here are probably rather apparent. So instead, I will turn and walk back.
You see now on his person, you recognise the little shiny glow, and you see Val's helmet sort of just tied through one of the eye holes, as well as other like skulls and other like armour pieces.
Good. Scumblood.
Places his sword away and reaches down for the totem, and that's a word given to half orcs or half breeds. And you see that the totem is just because you're proficient at survival, aren't you? You're pretty good at survival. You do it a lot. You would know that, especially in colder regions, and you probably did it before. You would, after starting a fire, once you've got that fire going, you would collect things and something to house an ember. And this is essentially something to do that. It's some sort of wax or fat, almost like a candle, to hold the ember so they can start fires anew more easily. But it's more ceremonial and important to them. A connection to the fire mountain of their clan. And he reaches down and sort of like covers it in a wrap of some kind, holds it in his other hand and starts walking away without even looking at you, just through the forest.
I'll get the helmet back, but I don't want to let him know that he lived. Don't want to just leave with nothing.
As he keeps walking on, he does stop and just side turns, and it's just like,
Your clan is weak.
starts walking and
You will make it.
just carries on. Referring to the three of you.
Yeah. What's gonna do?
I will sarcastically say, oh my gosh. Which is a blessing on you and yours. And then I will fire an a bolt, a swan bolt, into the ground where the totem was,
Okay.
and then I'm just going to walk away. This could be a very stupid thing to do.
Scared.
He stops as you say that and turns from what we just say. What are you trying to do?
This is the face of a man that's like, I'm gonna kill you.
I guess intimidate. Yeah, like. Yeah, I guess intimidate.
Okay, we'll make the roll then.
An intimidation roll.
Sure.
I'm using the shit one. Because it costs the most. And ever since you mentioned that it's weighted, it's been fucking awful. That's 2.
Total.
Total is 11.
Made bad decisions, I think.
That's fine. This die, I've rolled 2 4s, a 3, and now a 2. What is this?
I don't know.
He stops. You hears a of your bolt into the mud, and looks at you. His massive face, because it's just so much bigger. This really imposing form. Did you cast some big? Did you cast any big things in the fight with the orcs? Did you do a cannonball? I can't remember.
I did fear, and I did.
Did you disintegrate?
I didn't disintegrate anyone.
No.
Let me have a look at what I've spent.
You did fear.
I did some magic missiles.
Oh yeah. And as you walk away, you hear the voice over the forest.
There's been enough death tonight. Don't make me change my mind.
Then walks away too. Anything less than 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I was very, very, very happy to be able to only pick intimidation for like things I was doing. I was like, persuading? No. What would I be persuading him on? To fight me?
Not that you would know, but he's...
To be fair, they would have ended up the same.
Not that you know, but he is... his logic is that he is quite hurt right now. He just almost died himself anyway, so he just doesn't want to risk another fight.
The next thing I would have done would have been cast fear. That would have been...
Fucking run!
You better run!
But you at least take note of his markings and his face, and the figure that walks away with Val's helmet.
The markings on him, any sort of family name or anything like that? I went to go and get the totem. That's what.
So
That's why I'm there.
Sorry, you recognise ones on the totem and on him, which are similar, which are probably for a family name, and his name is Kagar. Is they doing anything during this?
Yeah, I'd just be making my way back now.
No. I don't think so, no. Just a kid, like I'm sat there and then I like get up and go over to that puddle and look. And then I'll sit back down and can't be right. Then I'll get back up and I'll have a look again. And it's just don't believe it, basically.
Yeah, it's... I guess at least that is sinking in a little bit more, at least.
And before he gets back, I just reflecting on things that Ginger's said about Blazeborn, and that maybe I forget his name off the top of my head, but our Smith friend Abby DeBass suggesting that maybe it wasn't as heroic of a weapon as it should be, or as perhaps represented as, and the questions about Ginger and stuff. I'm just thinking about my hero Ventos, and I'm just I just don't know what's right, what's true anymore about things, and just thinking about the legacy of the city I'm from, Isahead. Just because I'm not sure about these things, I'll take off my headband and my eye patch lens. The headband representing Eisenhan, which I've worn since I left. I'll take it off, and the lens eye patch is sort of my crude imitation of how Ventos wore an eye patch. It was made of black glass obsidian. I take both of those off because I'm not sure anymore about things and who I am and who I thought I was and who they are, and Ginger's role as Iskuten within the history of Eisenhan. I'm just not sure what's going on anymore. So sort of slowly but delicately sort of take off the headband, my sort of blue-purple headband, and that lens. Just sort of stow them in my own bag. And I'm just fully just barefaced, no hair, scar tissue. It's all there, laid out bare.
It's weird, even how you think. Whenever you used to think about anything, it was almost like there was something else there helping you remember things, think of things. Instead of like asking Ginger in your head, it was almost like you had this combined relationship of like thoughts and brain. But now that isn't even there. And even as you think about that stuff, Ventos and everything, it's strange. It feels like your mind can wander more on it, almost like before it never could. Whenever you think of a doubt or worry, it would just, you'd forget about it straight away, or something else would happen, or you think of something else like it wasn't important. But now it's like you can think of a thought, and that thought just stays there until you want it to go away, or you actually think of something else.
Just reflecting on all of it. How deep does it go? What is Ginger? What is Iskuten? And what have I imparted upon one of my greatest allies, one of my best friends? As I sort of look at Val and just see him seemingly just out cold, napping, whatever kind of deep sleep he's in, I just sort of feel a bit sorry for him. But at the same time, I'm hopeful. Sort of, maybe he's a stronger man than I, and he can find something that I missed. And as I'm looking at Val, I guess Joe return.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can you do it?
Right.
Yeah.
I went to go retrieve the totem that they burnt. It marks a nearby village for a raid. If you can get it and destroy it in front of the clan, then it's a sign of dishonor. Scares them. I was hoping to make them fearful of us and to try and protect the village for a little bit longer. It didn't work. They were there by the time I got there.
Well, at least you tried.
I thought it best not to let their chief know that Val is technically still alive.
You think he'd come back? Try to finish him off.
Possibly, or he'd in view the trial as incomplete or dishonoured because of the use of magic.
That makes sense.
Either way, it's probably best to keep any conversation of this fight to a minimum. Let's not let them know that Val is alive.
Very well.
If he ever wakes up. Can I look to Val?
Mm-hmm.
That made me laugh. And can I detect thoughts?
Are you trying to do it on Val? Is that what you think?
Or
Dunno.
try and do it on the being inside of him. I mean, if I do it at a higher spell, I can do both, right?
True. I think you can. It just lasts for a minute, and you can just target creatures around you.
Right, yeah, I'll do it on Val to begin with then.
Okay.
See what he's talking about. And then maybe try halfway through to... I will start with Ginger. I'll start
Okay.
trying to detect thoughts on Ginger because I don't think I'll be able to.
Okay.
And then I'll move on to Val.
So you can detect surface thoughts no matter what anyone around you within 30 feet.
I hear Day thinking, fuck, I'm ugly. That was so hot. I was the sexy one of the group. Fuck. God damn it. Shit. I thought I was a shoo-in after Val's stupid haircut.
So try to move those thoughts from your mind. You press that power through Val and try to get through to...
I will detect. I will cast.
Sure.
Cool.
Okay. It is very strange. I don't know if you ever cast it on Day before.
It
But
must have been at some point.
maybe, yeah.
Don't know.
Although actually, I don't know if it's a spell I've used very often.
I'm sure.
The last time I remember using it was on Macamire. Was it Macamire? Or
Evelyn.
Evelyn?
Oh fuck.
Yeah, I did it then. didn't I?
Jeez, fucking hell, yeah.
That was a good...
That was
Very
fun.
good use of it, Jesus Christ.
Trying to press it to Ginger, whatever this thing is. It's weird. It's unlike a mind you've ever tried to connect to, and it's not a singular mind. Not even just like two. Not even like you feel Val, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like multiple.
Ooh.
I will make a wisdom save, but you don't even detect any surface thoughts on it
From it,
from it at all.
not from Val.
Not from Val specifically.
Okay.
Do you press deeper or?
I mean, I might as well. What I'm hearing. Can I only press deeper for one creature?
No, you can do
Oh,
it on
then yeah.
multiple.
Why wouldn't I?
But it does know that you're doing it if it succeeds to save.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
He's a good friend of ours.
What was it say? What did it roll?
You try to press deeper into this strange alien brain, and you feel like you get beyond somewhere, but suddenly it feels like a door closes behind you,
Oh no!
like it led you into a trap.
Oh no!
And and there you just see Drell collapse, just fall down.
Fucking hell.
And then you hear in this like, and it's literally like a door, you know, like shuts behind you. You hear this. Didn't Abhidabas teach you to knock?
Great, I've got a minute of this. Hello, Ginger.
I'm not called that anymore.
Dare I ask what you're called?
I don't know yet.
What name were you before you found a form?
Iskuten.
Is that the first time I would have known? Did you ever tell us that?
I've said it several times to you that Iskuten, but Iskuten is the like guardian spirit / god of Isaiah. That's right.
Cool. Well, it's nice to meet you. I just wanted to see what was going on with Val.
He will be fine.
I'm having a hard time buying that now that I've seen you as a big, scary shadow being. I think at that point Drell would kind of turn towards where like the door shut. If there's anything there. And,
Sure. There's a door, and as you try to reach for it, it's like it just stretches further back. Have I not helped you all this time?
there have been a few occasions, yeah, but that was when I thought you were tied today. I don't know where your allegiances lie now.
You feel this like slight tremor and a feeling of anger. Day. Such a gift. He gave it away. I will keep helping you. And the door like comes closer, opens, and the whole room shifts on its side. The doors below your feet, and then Joe wakes up.
So I've stood over him.
And you hear last thing as the door shuts. Keep out.
Yep.
Are you okay?
Yeah, fine.
What happened?
Iskutan's pissed. Joel kind of bring himself to his feet. Do I still have charge on the minute?
No,
No. Cool.
Pissed? What do you mean?
Well, you kind of hung him out to dry.
I asked him to save Val, and that's what he did. I didn't know I'd come back.
No, but apparently he gave away his power and I don't know. It sounds a little bit like a jealous ex.
Really? Yeah, a little bit. He's not happy. Like, in a dangerous way, or? In a way that I would add an N into the middle of his name.
Right.
Right. Is Val alright? Apparently he's gonna keep helping.
Did he say, I keep helping you? As in, he said, I'll keep helping you. But does that mean the real you? Or just me? Is he like done with helping Day now?
I don't know.
He's gonna keep helping.
I will say.
Okay.
That's hair, man.
That's good.
It is. I'm just trying to get the sleep out my eye. I thought I passed out.
Great acting.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm really going. Right.
Wow. How did he do?
Real transformation. Metamorphosis.
He is not happy. I guess I understand. To a certain extent.
Sorry, I just got a notification from my Linkin Park video on YouTube.
Oh.
And the comment says, dedicating this song to the royal family.
Oh my god.
Oh, so funny. Jesus Christ.
Fucking
Sorry,
Yeah, he's pissed. That is a shame. I thought... I guess he did it because, like he said, he said I was his best friend, but now I'm back. Maybe there's something to do with that, or just the fact that I gave him away. But if he is truly as powerful as he might be, that he didn't have to let me go. I'm glad he did, but it sounded like he thought you wasted his power. In the end, you threw it. I did what was right. Val's alive. Well, you both are. I didn't know that going into this. No, but if Val wasn't alive, then what you did wouldn't have worked. If you were saving me and Val was dead, you'd still be dead. Yes. That wasn't my intention, but... No. But Val's good at this shit, and now he's asleep. I hope he's alright in there. I didn't get a chance to ask. But Jim... Well, he's a good time. He says he's okay. Okay. Can he serve both? What do you mean? Well, he's a watcher. Can he do both? I don't know. You know, Ginger didn't want to step foot in Val's realm when we were in the Nexus. Did he? He didn't go in. Oh. Now they're bonded. Oh, they're a regular old couple. Yeah, I don't know what that means for Val, but... I'm not sure. Well, we'll ask him if he ever wakes up. Yes. Yes.
So the door is like on its hinges, just kind of just shifts open a little bit, letting in some of the rain. You see the older man.
There's a building. It's mostly intact. The fire is going. We're resting if you want to join us. Or if not,
It's very kind. We'll need to spend a moment gathering our friend. He's still not conscious.
yep.
Thank you.
It's 2 streets down on the left.
I wasn't expecting that.
Do we go?
It's better than here. Val is very cold.
Might as well then.
Give me a hand. I'll lift him up onto my shoulder. And
Bloody heavy. But the two of you, it's alright.
I'll take most of the weight so you can hobble.
Head back out into the rain, and you can see this. It's sort of on the furthest corner away from the attack came. You're pretty much on the front line. There are a few buildings that are okay, and one is slightly larger. And you see through the tiny cracks in the not windows, but just little seams of the thatch and stuff. There's a little warm glow, and you hear the bustling of voices and stuff like that.
We should knock, right?
Picture of Val's feet.
That size his head.
I forgot he wasn't wearing a helmet.
1 HP left.
I don't want to use my head.
You hear people being like, hush. And I was like, yeah, the trouble. Pulls it back. And
Please, come in.
Can I just insight him upon like opening the door and
yeah,
how is that too?
gonna make orc soup. It's actually a cult.
Oh god.
Orc soup. I'm gonna roll the shit one
Evil
again.
men.
I'm determined to get I'm determined to get out there. What am I doing? Insight.
Spaghetti-o. It's garbage.
It's what's happening?
Don't know.
Ever since you said I was waiting. Fuck you. Fuck you.
But you don't realise it's like actually added weight.
It's a 4 again. That's my third
So, yeah.
fourth. So 9
Okay.
on the insight.
Yeah.
It's not terrible.
It's shit.
It's not good.
He looks guilty and sad, and is not really looking at you guys in the eye and feels very awkward. Probably about it.
Cool.
As you guys step in, it's-
Fantastic. That's exactly the vibe I want to enter into.
The entire room.
So spacious. Stuffy.
I'm just gonna let it play out. I thought about detecting thoughts again, but then like, just regular villagers, like a second level spell would like actually do some damage. Like I can save that and use it later. I'm running low on spells. So
me too, baby.
Yeah.
So as you step in, and you're so used to the noise of the rain and the cold and stuff, and just the scene, you step in and it's just like 30 or 25 faces, just all looking at you, very silent. You know, you hear the absolute like dead silent awkwardness as everyone's just kind of looking at you, children, and have been sort of like cuddled and this sort of thing, and you're already stooping pretty low in this space. There's a place there. And he points to sort of like off to the fire just by a little bit.
Thank you. Thank you all.
Start dragging him over.
We'll kind of shift out of your way and you find your place and take your seat.
Put Val down first and make sure he's safe, and then just sit next to him, looking out into the room.
As you meet people's eyes, they look away. Apart from the very young, sort of gaping children who are just like, just like staring and not really.
Give him that like terrible smile, that drama.
And it's now just this sort of silence and a single crying baby.
Your companion okay?
We think so. Just taking a beating.
Some food?
That would be nice.
Shall we go?
He takes a seat, someone brings over and scoops up this stew, whatever they have left. It looks like they're using it all. Dried meat and everything. Comes around and hands you some sort of bowl and it's bland but it's hot. It's just very awkward and silent in here.
I can sleep elsewhere if the children would prefer. No. Please stay here.
Joe just give like a nod. Not gonna argue.
I will very quietly whisper to Drail.
Really, you don't need to say things like that. They got attacked by orcs. Probably not the safest face to see in the dark. I don't care. You're a hero.
Here, a very young lad. Is that a real crossbow?
It is. I don't use it much.
Feels awkward, doesn't it? Doesn't say anything else.
Girls like doesn't have the social skills to be able to avoid that awkwardness.
Okay.
You like some more? Got plenty tonight.
No. But if you could save some for the morning for our friend.
Yep.
I'll have some more.
Oh,
Someone comes to clench your bowl and fills it up. Some hushed talking begins around the room. Slowly builds and a bit of chatter, and over time people start to forget or ignore your presence.
I think to the elderly man, without sort of drawing attention, just joining the chatter.
Your men will be returning home soon. You must have seen the flames.
Sort of lost in it, his thoughts, he's like, looks around and leans in a little bit.
we
sort of shows something in his hand. And it's a sheath, a nice little leather sheath of a dagger and a blade.
it's my son's. It's on an orc.
I'm sorry.
Get to my age and well, a long time since I've seen death like this. Didn't think I would again.
The orcs that came, they believe your village to be protected.
They won't be back.
We're not gonna stay. We couldn't survive a winter. Looks to be a bad one as well. Gonna head south. Where everyone goes eventually.
Drow just give like a knowing, just nod and then go back to kind of tucking Val in sporadically and just
Moments go by, and Day, you probably noticed that he's sort of watching him, like tend to Val, and like tuck him in.
You're not, him, are you? The inviolable.
the inviolable.
Our king has a guard. Right hand man's what they say. He's like you.
I've never met a king.
Well, good man. What I hear of anyway.
There are a few of us.
Should have trusted Freya. Well, you're still here. Thank you.
It's the least we could do.
He just sort of sits there. Silence for a bit.
Are there any injured people here?
Yeah, definitely. It looks like no one's come away unscathed. You see the probably the most hurt is that older lady who there's only a few beds, so they put her in a bed, and you see the young girl which Joe helped, sort of kneeling down, just sort of stroking her hair, and she seems very, very ill.
I'm just looking at people.
Yeah.
Anyone that's in pain, sort of just looking a bit injured, fucked up, that kind of stuff. And I will I'm just looking at people gruffly, but I've got this intense need to want to help them, but I don't know how. And I think I manifest for the first time healing light. I'm just looking at people, and I'm just holding on to the spear. And I don't even know what it is, but there's something. I don't know how healing light is supposed to look, but yeah, it happens. And I'll sort of spend pretty much most of my charges just on people around the room, just here and there. Just
You notice this happening, and it feels like you remember through your journeys with the Sik Bois and everything. There's been times when you felt similar feeling. I want to help. When one of your companions was poisoned or ill, and that same feeling, and you remember sort of relieving that and curing them of different stuff. And it feels a similar feeling, but it feels like it's so much more bountiful than what it was before. Just a strange, well, that was weird. It is a presence within you. How do you want it to look?
No, it says healing light. You gain the ability to channel celestial energy to heal wounds. It doesn't really describe. Is it supposed to be visual? I guess it would be, right?
Whatever you want.
Just little in that case then just sort of, it's almost like an inner light in people. So like the girl that's by her man or whatever it was on the bed, she might see that just like beneath her skin is just like this sort of bright yellow light. Sort of, it's almost like it's illuminating things like veins and stuff. Like you can
torch under your finger.
Yeah, literally. Like it's
Soldier Boy.
Yeah. It's like
I saw that video.
Iron Fists, that kind of stuff. Like it's just flowing in through them, and as it passes over any of their injuries, like the bruising on this woman's legs and stuff, it just sort of, the bruises just disappear. If someone's got like a cut or something on their arm, it just sort of focuses a bit more, lingers a bit longer there, and it sort of closes up. Just sort of little things like that.
That's cool.
And it just nothing outlandishly outwards. It's all inwards.
The like nerve system.
It's all
casting a shadow on the
healing from within. Yeah.
Anything from you visually, like just your hand glowing or the staff glowing?
Yeah, I think maybe the spear. I think maybe, if anything, my like irises would temporarily glow. Just like maybe even faintly. I sort of pictured that where he's obviously been basically burned to a crisp and then healed back to a kind of something. I think his eyes have even gone slightly yellower. Everything's been burnt and come back and sort of healed back. So where they were brown, sort of hazily before, they're now a bit more yellow anyway, but they now sort of, if you were to pay attention to my eyes, you'd be like, they're fucking glowing. Glowy eyes.
Like glowing.
What's fucking going on?
So do you want people to notice it's you?
No.
Okay. There's like some gasps and shocks around the room. As Joe, you see little like, almost like it can turn, people start to glow here and there. That's that strange glow that Sam described.
I think I'd instinctively look to Val. Today.
And you probably would notice something.
Yeah. Well, if the staff's glowing somewhat, I'd be like, well.
Sort of watching it as this happens, and like sort of my eyes start darting between people and the staff and myself. See, I'm sort of realising at the same time as Drail is, like I'm not really consciously aware of the fact that I'm doing this until,
You let go of the staff in that moment, and you see like a golden handprint on the staff where it was, and it just slowly like fades away.
Perhaps I Doctor Who. The Dalek.
sort of look at my hand. And then I'll touch my own chest. And try and repeat that thing, and then I'll cast on myself. Whatever it's called. Use up my final spell slot. Cure wounds.
Sure.
Just do some shit. 5d8 plus 5.
We have 2 healers.
Or do we?
No.
So 4 plus 4 is 8
This
plus
is the only time we
7.
can do it.
No.
Alright, I was gonna say, you're a son of a bitch.
I mean more about Val, we don't know what he's going to be.
Right, yeah, that is true.
8 plus 7 is 15 plus 2 more. Oh my goodness. 15, 18 plus 8.
26.
26 plus 5. So 31 points of healing on myself.
I imagine this to be more visual, but it's up to you.
Oh yeah, no, this would be...
Cool.
Now I know what's going on and I understand that I've got that kind of like capability. What is Cure Wounds supposed to look like based on this? They really just don't describe it. So I'll just, so I'll take my hand off the spear, then I like almost like maintain the glow. And I'm like, okay, I'm like trying it out. I'm like, okay, I can like keep that energy there. And then I apply it to myself, and then it's the same sort of thing. Like you would see, like underneath me, the sort of the light and stuff. But this time there is an outer glow on the hand, at least, and then maybe where it makes contact with the chest, there's more of that. Do you know what I mean by like outer glow? Like where it's like
it's coming from within.
Yeah, like if you think like a sunbeam, right? You can see it, where it's like that kind of thing, right?
Yeah,
It's like
it's
that
coming
little,
inside out.
yeah. So that radiates outwards, but obviously the other
Gandalf.
stuff is inner light. Yeah. So you got that like outer light, and all this stuff. And like the inner light is like emanating from within the skin and stuff.
It's like casting shadows on like veins and things.
Yeah.
It's like blocking the light instead of.
Yeah. So I suppose it would be more like it's like an exposed light versus a light that is underneath something. Yeah.
Cool. And you watch as like Day's many wounds and injuries at this.
This doesn't clear up your.
No.
Does it like make flappy bits disappear?
Yeah,
and
maybe
stuff like
there's
that?
like a few little bits of like it's like cuts and sort of little bits of skin that have sort of
Just makes it
broken and
a bit more uniform.
yeah, it sort of heals like the little bits that might have been stinging me earlier.
Okay.
But I'm still very clearly like it's scar tissue.
Yeah.
It's not going away. It's
But you've lost the extra bits of skin and the like.
it's sort of cleared up a little bit, but it's still
Scar.
yeah.
Noise.
Cool.
Noise.
People people start to be elated, and even though I think it makes sense that they only presume it's from one of you, so they do turn, and they sort of, and they just give you Day just like thankful looks, just like,
I might notice one or two, but I'm more focused on. Like I know I've healed them, so I don't care anymore. Like I don't look.
yeah.
So, if anything, I'd like make eye contact with Drail to just sort of acknowledge what's just happened. Like
And see like the glow from your eye, like.
yeah.
It's been a weird fucking night.
Yeah. I could do with that sleep now. I tried to get earlier.
I could do with a drink.
Yes. People, after what you've done, the whole atmosphere in the room really picks up. People are waking up from being unconscious or in pain. They're kind of coming to, and everyone's like happy to have a conversation, and the worry for at least the people in the room is gone mostly. And yeah, there's even some smiles of laughter and there's hugging and this sort of thing goes on. Eventually the older man reveals this very small barrel and he starts like pouring it in people's cups, just a little bit, and he'll look.
Would you like some?
What is it?
It's alcoholic.
Joe will like hand over the bowl that did have the stew in it and tip out the remnants. Please, sir, I want some more.
He just says, it's tiny little spindle, whatever. Just starts dripping out. It's thicker than the normal liquid.
I was saving it for winter. Proper.
Cast intimidation.
Keep pouring.
Yes. I make it from the sap. Pies.
And he gives you. It doesn't fill the bowl at all.
No.
But from relatively around the whole room, he gives you more than anyone else.
Is it like maple syrup? Like that type of thing?
Yeah, it's basically fermented maple syrup.
I love it. I'm like, thank you. Go, go. Hand him the bowl.
He offers you some too.
I'll take whatever he gives me.
Sure, get some.
And then I hand it straight to Drow. And then I start getting ready for bed.
Sure. It's not much, and it's very bit because it's unrefined, right? It's very bitter and sweet at the same time. However, very strong. Very strong.
Oh, please, no more. No more, that was hard.
Harry,
Okay.
I must keep drinking.
Drinking out of that that lady shaped.
Hell, man.
Yeah.
The lady shaped bowl.
What's that, what, Mrs. Butterworth?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drow will just sort of like savor it, but drink it quite quickly.
Sure. Yeah. It's something. It's not like you've ever had any other alcohol you've ever had.
Sounds quite nice. I don't know why. I'm just
Like a weird thick honey. Yeah.
honey alcohol. Well, it's like Jack Daniels honey. Like
Yeah.
JD honey is like, it's great. Yeah, no, I want some. I think JD might do a maple syrup.
There's
I might
definitely some kind of.
I might be making that up.
No, that sounds about right.
We have technology.
We need to know.
We can Google it.
I just researched what could you forage in a.
It literally it
Boring
came up as
forest.
a suggestion before I even did anything.
And it's a thing that people make in very sparing amounts, at least like back in time or whatever.
Yeah.
They can add pine nuts and stuff like that, make it taste weird.
Finely crafted honey liquor blended with Jack Daniels Tennessee whiskey.
We should buy some.
We should reenact this scene.
Something to do. I was watching that movie last night, funnily enough. So
Super Trooper.
that's why.
Cool.
That's why it came to mind so quickly. They actually net. In production,
that's
they downed bottles of maple syrup, and then they had to go back to their trailer and like pass out.
Oh my god, Jesus!
But they were like, we couldn't find anything with the same like
consistency.
yeah. So we had to do it.
What film was that?
Super Troopers. It's one of my favorite comedies ever. It's so good. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Drell will just like get it down, but just really enjoying it. For it is alcohol.
The evening, dies down, and everyone's adrenaline is running low. Has passed its course, so now everyone's just completely exhausted. With the last bit of the fire going out, the only things you hear are just mothers singing their children to sleep, little rhymes and things. Just stroking their eyebrows, send them to sleep. It sends you to sleep. Anyone do anything before?
I try stroking my eyebrows.
Not there. It's weirdly tickly there.
I don't know. Don't know what Drell would do. Drell summons a red-headed woman. I heard the door go. I was hoping it would be
I was like in this. I can't.
No.
So what is this?
Drell will. Yeah. Drell doesn't do anything.
Thank you.
What can Drell do?
Get in there.
I don't want to go into Val anymore because I'm scared that Ginger will kill me.
Keep out.
Yeah, that. Unless there's do I have to do anything to recharge magic missile?
No, when you long rest,
Does
it
it
just does it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have I used the rune warding runes? I definitely put one down in
You
front
put
of
at
the door.
least two. You put one on the door that accidentally contract, and then you put two when you were fighting the orcs, and one ran into it. And
Yes, I did. Yes, yeah.
which is quite cool actually.
Yeah, so I have none of those, so I do the
Sweet.
yeah before I go to sleep.
Cool.
I'd probably wait though until everyone else is like yeah.
Oh, this is nice.
I just do the rings. So what's that? It's
just your hit die. As long as you have hit die, I think. And you've got enough health not to worry about with hurting yourself right now.
okay. So yeah, I do that.
As long as you've got hit die, yeah, so up it goes. Cool. Great. So sleep takes you all. This cozy room. Very toasty with all the bodies.
I was just toasty.
Yeah, toasty.
I want to like, what do you want from me? Can't always be wholesome goodness.
How many babies do you eat in the night?
12.
Okay, cool.
One for each month.
Cool. And you all sleep. And you all get along. And
Thank fuck for that.
apart from Van, because he's not here, what a shame.
What a dumb dick.
I mean, is he having a nice rest at the minute? Who knows?
Who knows?
I think we should make him roll for it.
On a one he dies. Roll the red dice, Dave, Sam. Roll the bad one.
It's a natural one. No way.
That's so funny.
Wow.
He's dead. He's
Oh, my-
That's the dice. That's ridiculous.
That was the
isn't it?
good one. The blue one's supposed to be the bad one.
Well, yeah, but this one's my good one.
Yeah.
And it's been a cunt all day.
Statistics, baby.
Statistically, you're a cunt.
Oh damn.
So you guys
Take
awake.
it.
You sleep through all the crying babies, you sleep through everything, and people getting out to pee in the night or whatever. And it is a new day, and
Before we start the next day, I don't know what your plan is with Val, but if your plan is for him to wake up with us, I'm chill to like call it there. Like if you had an idea in mind, and I'm not trying to say like if we call it here, I'm like let's put something on and like chill out.
Yeah.
But like
I
don't want to do anything without Val or without Alistair because he's a real person. Without like reason. If you've got something in mind,
I actually thought we wouldn't spend much time in the village. I thought we'd like travel on.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Without Al.
Yeah.
You're a mean man.
We have to carry him, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Like, if that was your plan, then that's fine. When you were like, yeah, I'm getting ready for bed, I was like trying to draw this out.
I wonder what was going on because Dan was like, do you want to do anything else? And you were like, yeah, let's see what I can do. I'm like,
yeah.
You don't have to do it.
No, but I was just like
let's extend this moment.
I was worried it'd be like you'll wake up,
right,
and then if that's the case, we might as well jump back in with him. But if that's not the case, then do go on, my senpai.
I just wanted to get to something.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Good.
Just a bit of fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, I love fun because that was depressing.
That was.
I did not know we were gonna go, and I don't want to feel like we just came here and because we're waiting for Al, we all just sat here and were depressed for 2 hours. Right, see you guys.
Moping
see you
about.
in a couple of weeks. Like, whoa.
Jeez, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go pee.
Sure. Basically, I think that last week I was like, oh, that would have been fun.
Yeah, I remember you saying that was
I
like a
wanted to
fun
do that.
thing.
Have some fun.
Let's do that.
That's alright.
No, it's like that wasn't a like
Yeah, no, I
prompt
get
to
it.
stop.
No,
To stop.
yeah,
I was just worried that you'd start role
I
playing.
hear it. Yeah.
I can't believe he wants to go home.
Huh?
I can't believe he wants to go home.
Who wants to go home?
Yeah.
You.
No, Neil.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bitch about him.
I'm doing
Help
the
me
role
bitch
play
about
right
him.
now. I'm like, yeah, it's the red woman. Who's this?
The redhead woman. I was like, where's this going?
Oh my god!
That's like,
reveal.
That's like I feel like I've got a good grasp on what you can do in D&D, and I was like completely blindsided by like.
Have you forgotten?
I summon a
Everyone
red-headed
starts with
woman.
the spell summon redhead.
Summon redhead. Oh my god. Yeah, that was depressing.
That's depressing.
Fucking hell.
I didn't realise that would be such a thing. But I felt like I could have moved it on, but I was kind of like, you guys were doing stuff, and I kind of.
There were moments in there that I wanted to get in. I was like, I want to learn how to heal pretty fast.
Yeah.
And then that was like
really
a nice moment for it. Well, I was thinking about.
It's just sad.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah, I like. Yeah, it's just a fucking depressive moment in these characters' lives, basically.
Yeah.
But I was like, I could heal her when she got the woman out from underneath the thing.
Yeah.
I was like, it's too soon. Like, it's just way too soon. So
I get it.
great opportunity in the house.
I think it's perfect. Yeah, brilliant. And I love the description of it. I really enjoyed that, and that kind of glow. It's very different. I like it. Everyone's like, a glow,
And then they're on fire, but healing and stuff.
Yeah, I love this inner light. Love it.
The spirit's within.
Hello there.
So it sounded very Lord of the Rings. and then it was in like a ridiculous key, and I was like, I've committed.
That's the Rings of Power.
I wasn't prepared for how high it would end up.
You wake up late.
Huh?
The hour, late in the morning.
Good.
People are already up, moving about. You get to see the true devastation, and most of the rain has stopped with this very sort of light rain. And Yeah, no one's really left in this room.
I'll check again Val's pulse.
Still unconscious, still alive. Still, he's dried off now, but just looks like he's battling something. Something's going on.
Sort of do that to his face.
Yeah.
Oh, he's alive.
Well,
That's good. I mean, oh, he's alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
Now, that song has lyrics. Did you?
What?
Did you know that song has lyrics? Nah, you didn't. Call yourself a Lord of the Rings song.
I'm still not sure what
Yeah.
song we were doing.
It's the Shire theme.
Oh.
But it started like it was like way up there. I was like, oh, this is terrible. Yeah, it's the.
Okay. There's lyrics in that?
I
Yeah.
think there is, yeah. I think they've
Great.
done a credit. Maybe. Anyway,
I'll tell you about it when we finish in 20 minutes.
Cool.
Stop umming!
Seeing
Wake up!
Seeing Val is alright.
Let's leave!
I'm like, I'll fucking armour up then. I'll see Val's alright and I armour up.
Nah,
Cool.
that's Joe.
get your armour on.
Joe's still asleep.
And you head outside. And you.
Have we left Val there? For the meantime?
Sure.
Or are we shooting off? It's up to you.
Fuck, that's my voice.
Oh, now it's okay if you lose your voice, but when I do it, it's suddenly the funniest song you've ever heard.
Oh no.
I don't know, Joe.
My vocal cords are burnt to shit.
Ah, is that what you're doing?
It's like, what is this voice he's chosen?
I was like, he's really... I've never heard this one before. So I know it's pretty different every week.
This one is new in the rotation.
Why do you come over and feel?
I was like, I know you had tonsillitis. So...
Sorry, I really should have primed you at the start of the episode. I know, I'm doing the thing. His vocal cords are shot to shit.
Anyway,
Yeah! What do you want?
maybe there'll be a cart or something that we can put by. Wheel him along. I don't think you want to carry him, do you?
No, not particularly.
Right.
If I do, we're taking the armour off him.
Yeah. Put it in the bag. Nice.
Sorry, morning breath.
I can smell the honey.
It's delicious.
As you head up, you see everyone's gathered around this one home, but they've surrounded in firewood. And are sort of all looking towards it for a moment. Until it seems like they're having some words, they look very upset. Until somebody bends down and starts to ignite it.
Go
It's sort of struggling a little bit.
Go to the back of the sort of crowd. What's going on? To whoever I'm near.
We're saying goodbye.
Danos, can you lend a hand?
I think so.
Let's create bonfire.
Just like that,
Not what?
yeah. Just from the back, just do it.
I'm just looking at Sacred Flame and it's like it falls from the sky. I'm like, ooh, I could do that instead. No, I just create bonfire. Just do it all the way along, different sections.
The person doing it stands back. And they will look to you again. And they watch as the fire starts to spread quickly and takes over this house. And they basically put all the dead in this house, you know. Some of them, when they see what you're doing, they sort of take a step back or shift and look at you as if, I don't know, expectantly or
just do a bit of minor prestidigitation and sort of create a few sparks and a little bit of summit, and I just turn and walk away.
they look thankful and then turn back. And Joe, you see this, it's almost like they make an insight check.
Oh, we're back, baby! Back, baby! 23.
Cool. Now it's daytime. Oh, you slept and you had alcohol.
Yeah, I was
Full
very,
strength.
very tired and beaten down. After one rest, my HP go back to normal, right?
Oh yes, all of your maximum HP is reverted back
Thank
to the
fucking God for that.
Yeah, you really took a.
I was down like 30
Oh God.
for my max HP, and my
What the
armor class
fuck?
is trash. So it was
Whoa.
like, yeah, it wasn't good. 29, I was down.
Jesus
I was
Christ.
down to 50 HP.
I'm back on 69
You're
points.
a slut. You're down bad, aren't you?
Never level up again. Yeah, 23. You got a clear sense that you would know
Mm-hmm.
that Elmer and Elmeritians don't actually have a day. They don't have a belief in a god, or anything like that. They are. I can't think of the word right now. They don't believe in a god. They only believe
Atheist?
in the
Agnostic?
pretty much something like that. They only believe in the lineage of the king and monarchs, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But in that moment, you got the sense they were looking towards Day to, I don't know, say something or some sort of guidance or something. They've seen him heal. They've seen him cast this fire on this place. They've seen him defend the town.
With that, then I would, upon seeing Day go to turn and walk away unceremoniously, I'd send a message across the crowd to him. They are looking for guidance.
Then guide them.
No, from you. no, Day.
Where are you going?
You're going in a range.
I'm going on the bridge.
I'm walking with the thing, but I think I'm gonna just fucking put it in the. Because I'm healed now, so I'm not hobbling anymore.
I am Gandalf.
So, grr.
I am Sauron. Or what he did.
It's colder. I don't know. Do I walk with it? Do I put it? I don't know.
I felt pretty cool when I walked with mine.
Yeah, maybe I will continue to walk with it for a bit.
It's kind of cool, isn't it?
Yeah, as I'm figuring out. That's what I say to you. Then guide them.
You
Noble.
son of a bitch.
Walk away.
You.
Helping you build those bridges.
I don't want to. But I
you should.
But yeah, they need something to believe in. Okay, so you...
I'm going to deliberately like walk past you, so if their eyes are on me.
Then yeah, okay.
You know what I mean?
I was going to walk into your like
right.
Red Sea partition.
So I'll past you as I sort of say, then guide them, and I'm going to walk towards the hut back to where Val should be and just leave Drell.
The attack on your colony was unjust and unnecessary. Performed by cowards looking to invoke fear of those in its path. But each of you here and the fallen rose above and it was you that have shown them not to interfere with your way of life again. Move south quickly. Be there by winter. And you will prosper. And Drow will turn and follow him.
As you were speaking, like all of them started to slowly turn to face, and the more you kept talking, the more people looked at you, the more daunting it was, but you still gave your encouragement. And you watched as you spoke, some of them, you recognised faces that first saw you when you first entered the town, and how they scowled and were afraid and hid. Whereas as you started to speak, those faces, which were first quite blank, sort of changed into just agreement and appreciation. And for some of them, like a realization. It's just this mixture of people looking to you. As you turn and walk away, it feels very strange. You were...
Didn't get it. Sense of life.
Did you just tell Jack
Sam?
Oh no, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry! So sorry.
So, Daredevil Season 3. No! Why did you shoot it?
As you turn and walk away, you think, from where you've come from and how people treated you, and this feeling of never being accepted, how that has changed with the Sik Bois, and they're your family now. And you've helped people in the past, but not on something so close to home, not something so raw. And to see all these people basically accept you and look to you for guidance or as a leader, it's a lot. It's just reflect on how far you come from hiding all the time, and now people look to you. You're leading the power and responsibility that you have. And you're rising to the hour. As you follow Day, and you see Day sort of just head into the room, sort of 30-40 feet ahead of you.
I want to turn around as I'm walking and say something. But I don't know if it'll ruin the cool mood. I'm gonna send a message. Just as I'm walking, I'm just gonna like fire it off blindly behind me with a point, just to whoever's around, just over and over again, and just for time's sake, the message I send to a number of people into their heads. When you're granted an audience with the king and his Invilibor, inform them that the Sik Bois protected you. And that'll be
Cool.
I was gonna do it as like a tell them the Sik Bois were there. But I was like,
Much better the way.
But the speech was, it felt cool. It's the music as well. I was like, I like smirked halfway through because like I felt the music building. I was like, this is very silly. I am sat in a flat in the middle of Bristol.
Yes.
No, you're not Neil. You are Drell.
Yeah, that felt cool.
Cool. Gathering Val, you find a little wheelbarrow / cart thing, big enough to hold a person. And as you collect your things, and so do the villagers. Yes. Ready?
Pick him up. He falls out. Fuck off! Fuck off! Don't come in.
So the village, what's left of them, gather their things and get ready. You can see they have small carts and stuff, and bundle up anything they have left, to head south. And as you start to leave, the older chap comes back up and holding something under his arm and
I saved you the last trouble.
just the barrel. It's
Yeah,
just, you feel like just a little few drops left.
You're very generous. You must lead them. They look to you now.
Yep.
What currency did they use here? Is it all the same?
Same as the Republic.
And how much platinum is 10 golds?
How much platinum is 10 gold? 1 platinum.
Sorry,
platinum is 10 gold.
sorry, what I said was platinum is 10 gold, right? 1 platinum. is-
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's not what you said.
What did I say?
You said how much platinum is 10
Oh,
gold.
no. Yeah, sorry.
I think you meant, and how much
How much?
platinum is 10 gold. I think there was a
Yeah, I'm a bit confused by mine.
discard of that opener.
Yeah, probably that's, yeah. I'm gonna give the guy 2 platinum.
I will give an extra 3 platinum.
As Dave places it in his hand, he's just like, oh, no, and then the drill just catches 3 more.
We
Keep making this, and we'll have it when we visit the kingdom. Joe, attach it.
kind of clutch it in his hand.
Free of charge, of course.
You see his kind of old, sort of saggy eyes well up. And extends his hand.
Joe extends the damaged hand and shake and just say, "Go steady, and go straight from the trail."
I've already walked off.
Oh no!
I'm like wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I'm going.
One stoic boy.
Like the way I picture that scenario was that I hand him the platinum and leave, and then Trail gives him more platinum, and that interaction happens. I'm gone. I'm gone.
Whoa, what was your name again?
Joel the Disavowed. He was Danos. And our friend Valathar.
I remember those names. Should get a more fitting one.
We'll see you again.
Starts walking in.
Right, ready to go, everybody.
I'll wait for him to leave and then just sort of double check the area and just make sure we've got everything that we arrived with. And then follow and
Great.
do a little walk after day.
You see a few people wave as you leave and stuff. And that was nice. So, last half an hour of this game. You're there. In the wild.
Gonna have to start worrying about money. I've only got 1,000 gold pieces. I gave that platinum over and then it went down from like, it was like 46. It was 1,046 to 1,016. I was like, probably could have gave a lot more.
I was thinking the same. I'm like,
50 gold, you know, you are basically like, I don't know, millionaires. It's like 50 gold is a lot.
Yeah.
And they don't have any money.
Yeah.
Because they live up here, they don't need money. They probably save a little bit if if passing traders come through.
But yeah, it's just
that's a fuck ton of money.
good.
You can feed them for months.
Excellent.
So yeah, very nice.
That's what we like.
That's what I like. That's what I like.
Where are you going with Val in tow? Not in tow.
Well, I guess you would have touched
yeah.
the knife up at some point and seen what.
Still heading north.
That's our destination.
Just follow that.
Yeah.
If possible, following the sort of mountain line. Yeah. Did I say that wrong? Yeah, just
Linda. Yeah, sure.
yeah. I don't know if that aligns, but
Sure, yeah, no, just makes noise. You travel for a handful of hours now. Kind of, it's slow going, and you wish Val would wake up. But you crest a higher part, and you see sort of region ahead of you. You just can't see that far ahead. If only Val was there with his good eyes. What you do see is a tower. It's familiar. Only an hour away-ish on the horizon.
can I see any gooey trails?
Make a perception check.
70. We're back, baby.
You look around a little bit. I mean, not really in the vicinity. I mean, do you look over for a while? Do you head towards it and look around?
Yeah, we'll make our way towards it and just like make sure we're not walking within. It's more of a let's not walk within that. And
I see.
is it the same tower?
You don't see any trails.
Oh, okay.
Don't see any trails.
Drow, see no trail.
Trail.
The trail.
The new winter gear. Brought out.
We're done.
I was just looking at my I'm just looking at the gift. Seeing what it does. Sorry, what was going on?
I'm looking at the GIF. I sent that 2 hours ago.
Sorry, I really didn't hear what was said. Sorry.
Joel was looking for goo,
okay.
icky pants. He didn't find any, but you moved your way towards the town nonetheless. Where is that motherfucking thing coming from?
Fucking fly. Did you get it?
Did I get it?
I don't know. There's something on your face as well. There's something there. I'm not even joking.
I think I got it.
Yeah. And
You
it
like
lands
I think
on-
squirt it out
I
in
think
your
I
face?
clipped it.
Maybe, yeah. Good on you, man.
Nice.
Murder.
I'm Barack Obama.
You get 16 temporary HP for it.
Since 9. So I got.
Sure. So do you head towards it basically?
Yeah. Let's investigate.
We might as well get it, right? Whilst it's still there.
Providing the train's not too bad, and we can.
So yeah, you head your way there, and there you approach this strange circular space of short cut grass. In the centre is this tower. Looking at it, it is this, now you're close, this dark brown reddish cobblestone, very smooth, with these odd sort of metal struts coming out of it, like pieces sticking out at different angles. There are no windows, and the top is completely flat.
Any door?
There is a door.
Should we knock?
We've come this far.
Right. Okay.
I'll walk up to the door.
I'll guide the cart.
Yes.
Shit.
He's on your back! Eldritch Blast.
You bitch. It's like trying to dodge a boss in Dark Souls. You know, they're like wind up, you're like, dodge, and then they're like, sure, you approach, and it's this like very, very well polished, smooth wooden door, nice and curved on the top end, with a little golden handle when you knock on it.
I sort of instinctively go to get Ginger to. He's obviously not there. Okay, I'll walk in.
I will follow, but picking up Val and turning him, so I'm going in like backwards.
Sure. Cool. Heading in, it's this. What's happening for us? Is it a prediction?
That's the rabbit.
Witchcraft!
You've got a bit of bird shit on your face.
You got a lot of bird shit right there.
Wasted character. Tragic.
I mean, who cares? Who gives a fuck?
Me.
Sylvester McCoy can suck my dick. Change my mind. Anyway, I go in backwards.
You enter this a little space. It's like a little foyer. It's these very garish purple walls, oddly shaped banisters. You see this banister goes, sort of wraps around on one side and disappears where the ceiling is. It's strange. The furniture it's like a dark black, but it's very bulbous and rotund. Every curve is exaggerated. and there's this odd, itchy smell in the air that like slightly irritates your nose. As you head into this hallway, there's like the door just shuts behind you.
Hello. How do you shout like this? Hello. Oi. Thank you. You're welcome.
I don't think any of you have high enough passive perception to notice it. I'm just so used to Val being like, and you see this. Without knowing how, there is a yellow arrow on the wall next to the stairs that's just glowing. It just goes, just glows, turns on and off.
Like over and over again.
Yeah.
Do we touch the glowing arrow?
I don't know if we're being stupid or not, but we could just follow it.
Wait, is it not? Is it in the wall?
It's on the wall. Yeah, it just appeared. It wasn't there.
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought an arrow was shot into the wall, but it's an actual.
It's literally an arrow.
like a
signpost
direction
arrow. Yeah.
Like a fucking Vegas strip.
Let's just be cautious, I guess.
Fine.
Right. I'll lead the way.
Sure.
Do I? And it's pointing up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Do I? Fucking.
You'll be alright down here, right?
Yeah, I presume so.
Yeah.
Can you cover him in? Can you?
Take off the coat you gave me. Which I assume is quite big.
I meant like foliage. Can you?
Well, I've been trying to disguise myself, and the power came from that, so I don't think I can do it.
You can't make the.
No.
Fuck.
Are you talking about the... Well, fucking hell, this voice is horrible.
You get used to it. Give it 2 years.
Green terrain. Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about? I can't do that anymore. It was a power that was tied in with my disguise. So, I would have worked anyway, but fuck it.
I'll take
Semantics.
off my cloaking and kind of put it around him so he's a bit stealthed.
It's like a wheelbarrow in the middle of this room. The guy, and it's just like, it goes like that.
They'll never find this.
That was it. I love it.
I've always envisioned the cloak as that Doctor Who. You know in Doctor Who where they wear the TARDIS keys around their necks and people sort of like look at them and kind of.
elvish cloak.
Yeah. No, I'm not chucking a cloak. I'm giving him the elvish one.
Yes.
Because that one makes you kind of like ignore
like,
it.
if you don't have the key, right? It's
Yeah.
like, where are they gone? Yes.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's
Yeah.
the Doctor Who thing.
I am
Where it's like
with
you
you
don't
now.
want to look at Captain Jack,
I am with you now.
despite the strong jawline. That sweet dimple. Anyway.
So you head up the stairs, right?
Yes.
Cool.
No reference.
Heading up, it leads to a little platform with a door open. Looking inside, it's much of the same downstairs. It's very, very weird decorations and design. There are a few differences though. There are 3 ornate-looking glass display cases in a row. At the back of the room. Each have something in it, but you can't quite see. And that's it. And you stand on the precipice.
I'll take a little look at the middle one.
Sure.
Just see. Maybe wipe away any sort of condensation or cobwebs or whatever it might be. Try and have a little peek.
As you get to there, you suddenly hear a loud Hello and welcome to me.
I turn around. Is there anyone there?
No.
Did you hear that too?
Yeah, are we talking to a cabinet?
So did I hear it. I also can hear.
What is this?
Where are you?
Are you the building?
Got it in one.
Oh.
Fuck.
Welcome in.
Why? What? It's been a long weekend. And the Queen died.
Are you in mourning?
What exactly are you?
My name is... But Master said to call me Bob.
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 Why?
Bob.
Yes. Who? Your master.
Yes.
Who are they? When they're at home. Is this their home?
Are you their home? Are you their home?
Nice.
Do you need a drink?
I need a new set of vocal cords.
I'd love a beer.
Please accept some refreshments while you browse.
Nice.
The wall just opens up and there's a little space and you see 3 little glasses, like cocktail glasses, filled with a red liquid. It smells tingly.
Does it smell similar to something we might have had in Sipony when in the fire?
Nothing like that.
No?
It smells irritating. Like, you know, it's like, whew.
Does
Something
it?
very spicy or something. I suppose like that was spicy, but not in the same way.
Okay.
Dangerous?
Yeah.
Like,
Can I?
No.
Can I inspect it to be good or bad? Or
Sure, you can make a nature check.
I'd love to. Find out what that is.
Oh no, it's all gone wrong.
It was a good roll.
What did I roll down there?
Too
It's
bad.
gone, it's dead.
Too bad.
9. Well, no, I was gonna go with this one, but I rolled 19 here.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
I got a 16. Oh, I got a 50. I did better.
It is. So what was your total? Sorry.
19 total.
Okay. I'd say the most similar thing. It's kind of like sick.
Oh.
It kind of has that, but it has a sweetness to it as well. Please enjoy the refreshments.
Thank you. I'll put them back.
Oh,
Just not quite what I fancy, but thank you. What is browse? What are we browsing?
welcome to
Google. Did you mean?
the shop of Medinacelli.
Is that
Medinacelli.
your master?
Yes.
Med in a jelly.
Mmm.
Was he made in a jelly?
No.
Yeah, no, I'm not surprised. What do we have to browse?
Please observe the 3 cases.
I will go back to the one that I previously.
The middle one.
Yeah.
You see a medium-sized, which is relatively quite large, sapphire. Master named this a sapphire of instant summons.
Middle case. Medium sapphire. Sapphire instant summons.
Yeah. It allows you to cast the spell Instant Summons once.
What is instant summons?
You basically mark something with a sapphire. It has to be a certain size or within a certain size or weight. And then you can crush the sapphire. And wherever that item is, it can be anywhere, in any plane, whatever, it will then appears in your hand. But it's a one-use thing.
Interesting. Size limit on that?
I think it's like something like that big.
Is there, it'd be good to put on the bag of holding. I know no one's ever stole that.
Oh,
but
see.
like,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to...
bring it back. Someone else stole it. Almost.
Anything else in there?
In the middle one, no.
There's a big cabinet for that. I'll step to the left and then do what would be the first one if you were looking at like a book.
Yes. This is a puddle sculpture.
Ah. What?
It can summon my child.
What? A baby tower?
Yes, it can summon my child.
Did you call it that, or did Med and Chelly call it that? Is it your child or his? Theirs.
I did not have a child with my master.
No, yeah, okay. What's in the other one? Is there anything else in this one?
No.
What's in the other one?
It is a figurine of wondrous power.
A figurine of wondrous power.
It's a little black ebony statue of a fly, like a horsefly, about that big.
Of wondrous.
What does that do?
It summons a giant fly.
Ah. I wonder if I could, change it into something else. Take a fly and make a giant something else.
Can you do that to magical creatures?
No, I can't. I've tried that before.
Right, I don't know if that's...
Never mind.
I don't know if it counts as a magical... I don't know.
I need to piss, but
Okay.
you chat to the building.
Please urinate outside the tower.
No.
Oh.
Gerard just goes to the top of the stairs.
Does he actually have interest?
No.
No.
Please wee on me.
What does the puddle do?
It summons my child.
What are you trying to say? You sound weird when you say child.
I am sorry. I think it is something humans would call great personal distress.
As in it summons great personal stress, or you're experiencing...
I believe in your language I am experiencing great personal distress.
And... why?
I think it is because it is my child.
That is actually your child.
Yes.
And you're not saying something else. That is you.
Yes.
What is your child? Is it also a tower?
I do not know.
Or is it more of a... Oh, if you don't know, then never mind.
That tower, it said it's going through great personal distress.
The other one.
As per the child thing.
Oh.
That's actually its child. I'm now just doing a drill voice. As per. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, try doing raspy without also going Cockney.
As per.
It's not easy.
This puddle
You got it.
is its kid, I think.
Right.
And it's experiencing great personal distress.
Okay.
So I don't know. I'm not actually sure what the fuck it's talking about.
How much are any of these given things? Are there any more?
The last thing is This, and I failed to describe it to you, but there's a table stacked with little bars wrapped in some orange vellum and wrapped in, tied with a little bit of ribbon. These are special bars of soap. Smelly monsters, get out of here.
So they just make you smell good?
They remove all your scent.
Have we ever been sniffed out before?
You got chased by a werewolf. Did it sniff you? I can't remember.
I dove into water.
Again, price, cost, what are we talking on this stuff?
Apologies. My child is 400 gold pieces.
Nice.
The sapphire instant summons is 800 gold pieces.
Nice.
The figurine of wondrous power is 1,400 gold pieces.
Why is your child so cheap?
Me every morning on the school gate.
I do not understand the concept of money. What does cheap mean?
Well, it costs the least amount of gold out of all of these, and is therefore the cheapest.
I see. My child is the cheapest. Yay!
There's 1,400.
For the wondrous power.
400.
Oh wait, the puddle sculpture is the child.
400.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
There's a sculpture of a puddle.
Yes.
As in, it's like just a fucking like a
Little
circle.
grey puddle.
400 gold
What the
pieces.
fuck is this, man?
And how many bars of soap do we get?
There's like 40 bars. It's like, each bar of soap is worth 50 gold pieces.
Okay, that's not bad. And how long do
Oh
they?
no,
How
my child is not the cheapest.
how how long do they last?
So the soap lasts for 24 hours, and it increases your persuasion and stealth by 1 for 24 hours.
That bar of soap cost the same amount of money we just gave that entire village.
I thought that we gave the village pennies.
No, I gave them platinum and you gave them the same thing, Drail. You realize that, right?
Oh, I saw the P in.
Well,
I'll be right back.
stay on the trail! Don't stray from the trail!
3! Thank you! Have some copper, you piece of shit. Well, I mean, I guess we could get some bars of soap.
So the wondrous figurine, figurine of wondrous power. So it summons a giant fly for 3 hours with a speed of 60 feet, and it can mount up to 3 people. And once it has been used, it comes back every 5 days.
Oh.
So it's sort of like you can just fly somewhere for 3 hours.
Oh.
I've got 600 gold.
I've got 1,000 gold.
So,
We could get anything.
I don't know how much Val has. But
He has 652 gold.
We rob Val!
We got this giant fly, Val.
the village took all your money. We're so sorry.
Okay, what's a one-time use? The
The
figurine.
The item
Figurine.
bringing thingy, right?
the instant summons sapphire.
That's a one-time use. So the 800 is a one-time use.
Yes.
The 400 gold we could get So we could leave you and Val with 100 gold pieces each.
Mm-hmm.
And to get the figurine and the sculpture. The puddle sculpture.
Right.
I'm intrigued by this.
Yeah, I'm intrigued too. That's if we had to buy anything, I would get the trial.
Because I know what the other two do.
Yeah.
That one I'm like, what's it do though?
Yeah.
Would we be idiots to fall for this? Is it some kind of obvious deception?
It's like an adoption scheme.
Right, that may, yeah. Tell us about your child tower.
Can we see an example?
I do not know my child.
Why don't you summon him with this thing?
Why are you now null fielding?
No good can come from going to the theatre tonight.
I cannot or have not seen my child. For
cannot.
Master took it from me.
Where's your master now?
I do not know. He has been gone exactly 51 years.
Are you... you don't fancy having a new master now, do you?
This is something I cannot do.
When you... 51 years... Exactly. As in this is the anniversary of...
Or just in general? Because, like, when I'm asked how old I am, I'd say the year. I don't give specifics.
Exactly 51 years old.
Or is it 51 in, like, 64 days or something like that? Calm down. I know he's useless, but calm down.
What?
Is it the anniversary? Is it the anniversary? What? I don't know.
Is it the anniversary?
Prestidigitation. My vocal cords.
Healing hands. Anyway, is it the...
Anywho.
We're back, baby!
Yes.
Oh. That's convenient. I don't like this. I kind of want to rob him.
We're inside of a giant tower.
Exactly.
I feel like he's gonna fuck us up.
Or we could just bring some glass and leave.
Yeah, but if he can control everything in here, he opened the wall to serve us drinks. He could probably crush us in seconds.
The drinks he served us were literally sick.
How does that help your point?
I'm just saying, it's not good.
Right, so don't rob him.
So maybe he's useless.
No. What? We're in a giant stomach. He's gonna fucking digest us.
How do you figure?
Because the stomach acid that he tried serving us, and then he can make an arrow on the wall.
Yes.
I don't fucking know.
I really want to rob him. I really just want to steal everything.
If you I'll take Val outside and you can rob him. I'm not gonna stand in
don't
the
wait though.
Trey, I'm not gonna stand
I'm
in
really
the
tempted.
Don't do it.
I can hear everything you're saying.
Can I rob you?
Master explained if not the exact amount has been placed in the appropriate place for each item, I have to unfortunately digest you.
Nice.
I'm a fucking genius.
Nice. How's that work?
Firstly, I lied. It would not be unfortunate. It would be fortunate. And yummy. I believe it would be incredibly painful for you.
How long does it take?
It has been exactly 53 years since I last digested a human-sized person.
And how long did it take to do that?
3 minutes.
I mean, there's only a flight of stairs.
Trail.
I'm just saying.
Trail.
He's annoying.
He's quite charming.
You're an idiot.
I think he's quite cool.
I think.
Please can someone vomit on my floor?
Alright, he's a weirdo.
Why?
I would like a refreshment.
I guess that answers what the drinks are.
I don't like it here.
What do I do?
What do I do? Right, we either pay him or we don't do anything. We're not robbing him, Drail.
I really want to rob him.
Look, just give me the kid. Give me the pond. Whatever it's called.
The what?
The puddle. Give me the
Oh, the puddle.
Please place the required materials in here. A little space opens up.
It's 400 gold.
Alright.
I will buy. I'm gonna buy.
Val has money.
I'm gonna buy 8 lots of bars of soap.
400 gold.
Wait, 9 lots.
450 gold.
Yeah. Okay.
You sure we're gonna use that many?
At some point,
Oh yeah.
maybe.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's only 3 times
Yeah, it's true.
if we use 1 each.
Mm-hmm.
It's not.
So you can add, I think this called. I've added them all on DD Beyond, so it's like. Having soap, it should come up.
soap.
House of Mandicelli soap.
Hey.
Soap.
I add it to my backpack.
Get
Yeah,
down,
you've got
soap.
money.
Do I have to do this 8 times?
We've got to go in behind
9
him.
times.
I
and
think you
find
change the
soap.
quantity of it.
I'll kill you dead.
Oh.
Oh.
What kind of a stupid name is soap? Throw the flashbang.
No, you have to. It doesn't give you a quantity. It only gives you. You have to buy 9. I bought 3. I bought 3. So if I spend 1 each time we use it.
You can make it. You can comments on your notes. I have 9. Of
Yeah,
those,
okay.
But you know what it does because you've got it in your backpack.
All right. Yeah. So I'll presume every time we use it, we're going to use 3 of them.
Maybe
And
not.
then-
You never know if we're gonna go.
But but I don't want to buy 9. I can't change the quantity of it.
You can, or you can't.
I can't.
Right.
So if I need to, if at any point like only one of us uses them, I'll add 2.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's 3 lots of 3, and I've spent 450 gold.
Cool.
Do we want to get the instant summons thing?
If we try not to be creative about what we can use it for, then we won't feel bad when we don't take it.
Yep, fair enough. I think we can afford the figurine of wondrous power, but you can fly us for 10 minutes, right?
This will be for 3 hours every 5 days.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's only double speed, right? Not only double speed, but you know what I mean. This.
Yeah, but it's without any like rolls and stuff, I presume.
And you're not slowed through the forest. You know, you literally just go in.
This has
60
the bird
feet.
flyers, isn't it?
Yeah. Got a big old bug.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good with those things.
Yeah.
Sweet.
9.
I take the puddle.
Sure. You just open. It's not locked. You just open the glass display case and just take it, and it's just like a little like heavy. Feels like clay.
So, this is your child.
Yes, that is my child.
Would you like me to somehow release it? Is this the child?
It is up to you. You gave the required materials to have it for yourself. It's now yours.
Don't you want your child?
You just spent 400 gold giving it back.
I thought maybe it was trapped inside or something. I don't know.
It's a lump of clay. I think if you build a building out of it, then we'll have a living building. Is that true? Is that how you came to be?
I was an amorphous blob moving through time and space before Master found me and allowed me to speak with this thing. And like something glows on the ceiling, and you see this little like stone arcane bolted in thing in the ceiling that like just faintly glows every time he speaks. It allows me to communicate.
Oh, they want to shoot us.
How do I raise this?
By destroying it, it would release my child.
That, by destroying that.
No!
No.
Oh, this.
I don't-
Okay. Alright.
Please do not destroy it. I enjoy communicating.
So that's... If we destroy that, you can't digest us.
When did he say that?
Well, I'm just saying.
You can communicate with that. You'll just silently murder us if you destroy it.
Right. Well, that's better, I guess.
Right, I get it. Yes.
I mean, it's an annoying voice. Imagine if I spoke like that.
I prefer it.
I'll kill you, Dad.
Okay. What? Should I save this?
I don't know.
What happens when he destroys it?
My child will be set free.
And how proportional is your child to you? Is it exactly the same?
Is he a replica?
I think it is about 6 humans in weight.
What about dimensions?
About 10 by 10 feet.
And what is it, a tower?
Or is it just a clay blob?
It would be a big blob.
And what can I do with that?
You can weigh people down with it.
Great.
It may try to eat you.
Never mind.
It would be young, unguided, lack intelligence.
How do I train it?
You made a great purchase today.
Incredible purchase.
You're a fucking idiot. Right, thank you very much, Mr. Tower Person.
My name is Bob.
Yep.
Thank you, Bob.
Was that from Blob? Was it? Were you Blob and then you became Bob?
No, I was... And then I was Bob.
But you were a blob, you said.
Yes.
Yeah, this Med and Chelly was... What a fucking genius. Alright, this was... Anyway, Andrew leaves. Starts making his way down the stairs.
Farewell, child.
I'll look after it.
Please, let it eat when it is free.
Okay.
He will grow to be a big boy.
What would you like to call it?
Blob.
fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Downstairs as I'm like picking up a fucking wheelbarrow.
I'll raise it as my own.
You're a fucking idiot.
Cool. You return to the wheelbarrow.
Put it in the bag of holding.
You start to pick it up. Feel like Val's eyes begin to flutter. And maybe we'll leave it.
What the fuck was Bob? What in the shit? Call it
Bob!
blah. Knew it. I fucking knew it.
I knew it!
Is that there?
But yeah.
I knew it. This is gonna be one of like Charles's only like cold opens, right? Where he gets the
Where he's like, he gets the wind.
the line.
Oh, he gets a line. Like Weast!
Ah, never mind.
Probably has a few Scream ones as well. We're just like,
Weast. Good.
came
Well
on a
done.
Diane Weast infection. Like yeast. Got it the wrong way around.
Yeah. And that's on. That's people can hear that.
This has all been deleted.
None of this has ever seen the light of day. So let's be real.
The light of day.
I hate you. I
Oh
hate.
my God.
I hate how good at this I am. that I do it subconsciously. Why am I the best at coming up with catchy fucking series names?
Well done, mate. Well done. Proud of you.
Cool.
That was fun.
Nice.
Good job, mate.
Yeah. It was emotional and it was nice, and I don't know what the fuck we were supposed to buy for that ending, but
Yeah, jeez.
I just wanted to be Bob.
yeah, fair
This
enough.
week I just wanted to
I needed
be
Bob in my life.
Yeah, a bit of Bob.
What's he doing then? He's just like crawling around and shit and disappearing occasionally and
He's just running about. That's it. He's just,
Yeah.
just bloody running
just
about.
running a ruckus.
When we spoke to that village, they were like, yeah, he's about.
He's
Yeah.
running in a ruckus.
But they presumably
Big
didn't
sand
know
planet.
there was no one in there. They were just like, it was a bloody town.
I was expecting a wizardy boy.
Yeah, I was expecting like, yeah. What a subversion.
Yeah, that was a
Maybe it
subversion.
was a good.
Oh, look
Deepest subversion.
It was
My
just,
child.
Well, like I wrote, I'm expecting to meet Radicast them around because I
Yeah.
was convinced it would be like
Hello.
a weird fucking wizard boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like, when there was the arrow going upstairs, I was fully expecting like, here we go, Dan's gonna be like, hey guys, and then I do like, you know, like some
Hello.
nutcase living up there. Like,
And I summon a red-headed woman. She couldn't figure out the key.
live the two.
I don't think the light turned on. I think. Oh no, it did. You just have. Hey. You just have really good, like. It just blocks out the light. You can't see any light under the door.
that's bloody
Yeah.
incredible.
Crazy. Yeah. No, I enjoyed all the. I always do in D&D. I enjoy the solemn, mellow parts
Mm.
because I rarely get to do them as Drow.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for the like even immediately after that I was like, I'm gonna fucking break something in this house. I'm just gonna steal it. I'm just gonna steal all the shit. So yeah, it's fun to be able to do the like. I did a speech because you're a coward. Hello. We just finished.
Hello.
Turned out wonderfully. We can actually have a conversation with you now.
Of course you can.
Do it. Love the outfit.
Welcome to
Thank
Bob.
Excellent work. This is Bob.
They bought his child.
Bye, Jack.
I know, right?